The quiet after the storm, mate.
Yeah,
Been a busy morning here, mate.
It's been a good morning. Like I say, with Curtis in the mornings now, it's good for me. But I normally work. I've got a full-time job, but it took a lot out of me. I'd say that, like, you know, I'm 54 now. It took a lot out of me, and I am getting drained. So I've had to make a commitment with my wife, so I can come try and make this my full-time job now.
So as soon as COVID clears away and everything gets back to normal, you're going to help Curtis with the goals.
That's it, yeah.
I believe you're talking about setting up an amateur side again.
An amateur side, yeah. I've been in talk with Steve Brady. Obviously, like, I want to put little Luke Fisher, who's a former amateur. He boxed for Amer back in his days when his dad was coaching. And Kathy Shank, she's worked on me white collars. And there's another couple of kids who want to be involved with it all. So I want to just like get. I don't know if I have to re-license myself as an amateur coach again, but I will do. But I want the younger ones to start feeling what I get out of boxing. You know what I mean? I want them to feel part of the team, because they are part of the team. We work for them coming down. It's all, you know yourself. You don't get paid. It's all voluntary. Yeah. So like we say, but
you've got a nice little family. I remember when you first came. I think I came a year ago when you first set this place up, and you worked really hard, because this place, as lovely as it is now, wasn't then. It was just a bit of a shed, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's about to be overhauled again. You've got big plans.
Yeah. Well, what it was is because of the pros were coming in. You see, with Curtis coming down and that, and obviously, like, I sent off for my licence just before the COVID, so I won't get into you now till September. So the ring there has done me for like 9 years, 10 years. And then I just thought, put a bit something back to the boxing now. Is like, I'll go and buy a ring, but I didn't realise how much they were. So when I phoned Darren up from Exargo, he said, yeah, Mick, come down. I said, well, I've seen a few, don't get me wrong, I have seen a few, and I've looked. He said, I can't match that price, Mick. So I said, right. So he said, leave it with me. He said, I'll come to your gym. So he come down, he couldn't believe it. Like you say, it's like the old character. It's a proper gym, It's a proper gym. You know, fancy stuff and all that. And he come back, and he noticed all Fitbox, because that's what his company used to be called, Fitbox. And he goes, Mickey, all this is my stuff. You must be 9-year-old. And I said, yeah. And then I said, mention about the ring, and he said, leave it with me. He said, I'll work the price out. I'll get me thingy. Anyway, I got a phone call at the weekend. Do you want to come and meet me at my office and that? So I said, yeah. So me and Curtis went along, had a good chat with him, and he goes, I like what you do for the community, Mickey. He said, I don't know why I've never thought about you before. You put a lot into it, you don't get anything back. And like what I get out of it is the love, like yourself, Lee, is the love of it and seeing someone progress. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I get out of the boxing. Yeah. I just love trying to make someone like I am. If you know what I mean, what I'm saying. So then he just said,
he gives you this confidence. I mean, you did it with your wife, didn't you? When
she was suffering. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it's amazing how stepping in front of a massive crowd to get your face punched. But it gives you this inner steel, this inner confidence that carries you within the real world, rather than just actually in that ring on that night. It's something that you can take away and become a better person for it.
Yeah, it's not. I'm learning. I'm 54 now, so I'm still learning now. I had a guy coming here from Greaves' gym. Really nice lad. I was looking at him, some of the moves, and I was just talking to him, only a young kid, and he was on the pads and he was good, and I thought them will work for us. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's all about learning. And the main thing is, it's like you said, the main thing is for me at the moment, it's the children, get them off the streets again. Do you know what I mean? It's been a bit hard now because...
Well, you've worked with, you have a lot of keep fitter
that's right,
here, don't you? You do ladies' nights.
Ladies' nights,
Like you say, you've got the pros in the mornings now. You've been working with the kids for quite a while. I mean, that happened when you opened up a year ago. It's not affiliated yet, that's all.
That's it, we're not affiliated. Well, I was going to go on the route, to be honest with you, like they do in the kickboxing. What I forget what it's called now, but you go into club, you go to clubs.
Yes. But what Lee Blundell does.
Yeah, which is fine. No kids are getting out. You've still got your doctors, you've still got your paramedics. And then all it was, to be honest with you, I just thought is with Curtis coming down here, I might as well for the sake of whatever it is just get me amateur licence, because from an amateur licence then they've got more chance of turning pro.
Well, you can take them all the way. Which
yeah,
is,
I would do.
You got to. That's every coach's dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
To take someone from nothing, from never having a fight, to winning, whether it's a central area title or just winning a fight. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's there's all different levels in boxing, and you don't know what that level can be until you start that journey, can you?
That's right, no.
And chatting with the lads before, with Curtis and all the boys here, all at different levels, you know. None of them know where they're going to end up.
No. You might have one fight and forget about it, you never know.
You don't know, but they might have, as you did and as Curtis did, have 50 odd fights.
That's it, yeah. I think they will as well.
54 professional fights.
54, I think it was, yeah. I thought he had a few more actually, but when I look on the box record, it says 54.
Well, you might be right, because sometimes, John Smith, who was down here before, with Molly McSteens, when they brought the lads down here sparring, told me he had 93.
That's not John Smith, the lad who boxed there, Chris, is it?
Could well be.
Yeah. He used to be a thin lad, he boxed honestly.
Yeah, he boxed everyone in the North
West.
He
did, yeah.
He was brilliant.
And he was alright, he weren't a bad boxer,
He was a very good boxer.
Yeah, that's the kid.
He beat that White, do you remember when he beat Wade Fats? He was a
Rochdale
kid. He was a Rochdale kid though, wasn't he? Wade Fats, I think he was.
When he not training with Oliver Harris?
He might well have, because he came from a kickboxing background.
Yeah.
And John knocked him out, I think, in the second round.
Right.
And he was like, whoa.
Well, do you know what? I remember Chris boxing him, and Chris got a draw with him,
He fought everyone.
Yeah, he did actually.
I don't think there was anyone that he didn't fight, but he fought all my mates, Chris Barney, Ricky Satfield, Rob Stewart. There was loads of my mates, and he gave everyone
a tough fight,
really tough fight.
because he went to win. He went to win all the time. Yeah.
He was,
I can't believe that.
He boxed for England, as an international. But he turned over very late. He was about 28 when he turned over.
Right.
And I think he retired at 38. And he says he retired 3 fights before his 100th.
Right.
Because his missus was going at him and said, I don't want you fighting no more. Because he was a bleeder, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
But on Box Rec, it says he's only had 93, and he still disputes that. So you might be right.
Yeah. I can't think who the last, because obviously, I had about 8 fights with Jack Dateway. I just signed up, but I can't think.
Did you have many, because in them days, you often had trilogies, didn't you? Where you'd fight your same opponent spread over, a few months, where, there'd be a win, a draw, and a loss.
Yeah, well, it's funny, because I fought Wayne Windle. I boxed him at an Irish place, and I put Wayne down first round. Chris had just knocked Banco Bell out, and this kid said, I remember Brendan was there, and I don't think Dominic was there at the time actually, and he said, this kid's good. I think making his day, and he was good on his feet. Do you know what I mean, Wayne? And then I boxed him again. I boxed him over 4 rounds. Well, it didn't suit me 4 rounds. Do you know what I mean? Winter Gardens, I think. And then I said to Nat, I need because he beat me. They put it down as he beat me, and I thought, oh, bloody hell. Anyway, I ended up boxing him again then at the, is it the CI building in Manchester?
Oh, yeah.
I had him, but that was funny because...
Do you know, I think I was there when John Fury had his last professional fight.
Right.
That was at that CI building. Because Lee Wilder was running the card.
Right, yeah. He's down a couple of weeks ago, John.
Yeah?
He was here
I've seen some photos of it.
Yeah, he's nice, man.
Did you ever box on any shows with John?
With John, I didn't know. I can't remember, because I remember he boxed at Bowlers, John. And I think, did he box Akawendi at Bowlers, or I can't remember. He boxed somebody at Bowlers, but I did box at Bowlers a few times. But I don't think I ever boxed on John's show. I remember when I fought Carl Wright. And
Liverpool lad.
Yeah, we were just talking to him with Molly then. He's called Molly. Yeah, I was talking to him about it, because he was a lovely lad. And I thought...
when you think about the experience that I've just been in this gym, it's phenomenal. I mean, you with 54 fights, Smogger with almost 100 fights. I think he was retired a little bit earlier, Lee Molly. I think Molly had about 28 fights.
Right.
And then Curtis with...
because he failed his brain scan, didn't he, just said?
Over 200 fights.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. And yourself as well.
Well, I didn't have any pro fights, so it makes no difference. But like I say, I enjoyed being around all these guys, and it's nice to see that you're all still involved with the sport and giving back. And you've got a fantastic place here, which when I come perhaps next time will be feeling better than it is now.
I'd just like to thank as well Darren and his family, well, everyone from Exargo, because like I say, it's just a dream come true. Because like you said, the gym to me is perfect as it is. Do you know what I mean?
Character, hasn't it?
Yeah,
and it's got Micky's gym.
Yeah.
Not just because it's your name, but it just evokes the memories of Rocky, doesn't
Rocky
it?
Bell, yeah. So like, obviously, like when it, because the wall there, we were having all black, and all these other walls coming down, and my mate's going to come down and paint it again. He's not even going to charge us again. Do you know what I mean? I've got Sparky's coming in, moving all these. My next door neighbour Jack and that, he's a Sparky, moving them all for free again. Do you know what I mean? It's just a good community gym.
But like you say, you do give to the community because there's a lot of families that come down here. There's a lot of mothers, fathers, sons, all come down here training together on these Keep Fit nights. So you're doing a great job, mate. And like I say, I've been looking forward to watching you and with Curtis and the boys joining on that's what I mean.
Yeah, and also your good friend as well as my good friend Andy Bishop.
Great kid.
Do you know what? I love him to bits. So I was talking to him last night, and like me and you've always talked about Andy Dorway, and he's been in some fights.
Well, he's fought our shows about 3 or 4 times now.
And just fight, like you said, there's fights out there for Andy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a warrior himself.
Again, just like a guy, I think he's 12 fights now, and he's still looking for that win. But he's looking for that win every single time.
Every fight.
And no matter, he gets hurt. I think he got hurt off that Rob Parry in his last fight. He was making his debut. He was training at Oliver Harrison's. He come back. He was dangerous. He finished the fight. He got put down, I think, in the second round.
Yeah, that's right.
The guy's got heart.
He has got heart.
And I'm fingers crossed. I'm going to be there when he gets that first win.
Yeah, you will be.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's like there we're talking to Padraig as well, and he said he'll get him on his shows. But there is fights out there for Andy. I just said to Andy.
Now Padraig works with Kevin Marie, doesn't he?
Marie, he does, And it's like obviously because he's moving back to Mill. He lives in Milnrow now, and he's moving back into his house. So I just said, obviously he's Joe's lad. Obviously he'll train with Joe Pennington because he's Joe's lad. And then I've just said any nights he can't make it at Joe's, he's more than welcome in here. Well, and I'm going to have a chat with Joe when I do get my licence, if I can give him a lift sometime.
Help him out.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, just help him out, just give him, not encouragement, because that's Joe's job, but if Joe's too busy, I'd love to be in Andy's corner.
Well, Joe is a busy man, because he has his lads up and down the country, and he's always there with them all. And arguably, over the last few years, had quite a few of the best journeymen. Certainly Willie Warburton, even though he's retired now, and I was fortunate to be at his last fight, his 200th fight.
Bloody
and he was up in Scotland, and he won.
Yeah, that's good, that,
isn't it? He's a real throwback. You know what I mean? He's always used to put a smile on my face, because you never knew what Willie Warburton was going to turn up. Whether he was going to turn someone over, or whether he was just going to go through the motions.
The week after.
You didn't know. But he was a very quality. The same with Jamie Quinn, who's still doing really well. And like you say, Curtis is one of his boys. And he was taught the ropes by Joe, and he's now bringing everything that he's learned to this gym.
Yeah, good. I think it'll be, like you say, it is successful in my eyes now anyway. Do you know what I mean?
I'd say, mate, it's a lovely gym, and today it was thriving, and all the kids all there sparring with one another, moving around with one another. It looked like you were all enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's the most important part, isn't it?
Yeah,
because none of you know when you're going to get out of it.
No.
You're still doing this purely for fun. Even though it's a business, you're doing it for fun because no one has a date.
That's it, exactly, you're right.
But you got to make sure you're ready for when that day does come.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I keep saying to Andy now. But it's like with Andy now, he hadn't sparred, he hadn't done this, and I just said to him, you need to get back in, you need to get more focused now, Andy.
Does he work on a farm or something?
No, what he does, he works long hours, he does like 12 to 15 hours a day, and he's a mechanic.
I've seen he's got a load of tyres.
Yeah, they're up at his friend's farm.
Right, so he's a farm then, he trains at them.
He trains up there, he's not at Joe's, Oh, he's done the same now. He's got a stacker truck at work, and he puts the bag on the stacker truck, and he's but that just shows you what heart he's got, you know. And like you say, he will get some wins, and he'll get a good win as well.
Well, definitely.
You know, like probably against a good up and coming kid.
Yeah,
you know,
he's going to cause some upset.
He is definitely
which is what all these lads are hoping to do at some point.
Definitely.
You know, because it is a tough sport, but this is what I was saying about Curtis. He unbelievable toughness about him, because he knew he was never going to get that
that's
win.
right.
He knew it was impossible.
Yeah.
It was impossible for him to be able to get a win with the giants that he was getting in there. Yet he still did it week in, week out.
That's
You can see he's learned by his own mistakes.
And
he's not allowing any of these kids to do the mistakes that he did.
I've got to say with Curtis, to be honest with you, he's love him to bits. Like I said, he's coming here and he's here every day. He don't get paid, like you know yourself, don't you? Don't get paid, and the lads are training. And what I like about his lads as well, a lot of them haven't got cars, but they're getting on 2 trams. Do you know what I mean? Of course it is, yeah.
Right, well listen, look forward to seeing this place done up. I'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Presume I'll be here because some of your lads might be fighting on our shows in the
Hopefully, yeah.
So it'll be nice to get their take on it when that does happen.
That's it.
And I'll be catching you and hopefully you'll be in the corner, mate.
Oh, yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Mate,
I will be. Thanks very much, Lee. You take care.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.